IMO is giving me 2 paths of success. I can choose whichever one I want to go on, or I can do both, right? So I'm going to start out at 70% as a brand new agent. I'm going to let her start producing. I'm going to learn, and I'm going to start doing, right? In order to get promoted to 75%, I need to go out there and do $8,000 worth of business, and I need to have 3 people on my team. Same thing, unique writers, issue paid. All that applies. The difference here is that you had to maintain this, again, for 2 months, not the 3 months over here. Okay? So I get promoted to 80% if I'm doing $12,000 a month as a team. Again, that's 6 unique writers. I count, which means I only really need 5. Okay? Next step, 85% promotion is 16,000 with 9 unique writers. Means I need 8 in addition to myself. Next one, I get promoted to 90% with $25,000, 12 unique writers. That means 11 plus me. Next one, 95%, $50,000 with issue paid APV business. That means that 15 writers. That means that 14 unique writers plus me. Now, 100% contract, 75,000, 25 unique writers means I need 24 plus me, right? 105%, $100,000 worth of issue paid business per month, 30 unique writers. That means I need 29 people plus me. Next promotion, 110%. I'm doing $150,000 a month with issue paid again, and I have 1 manager on my team, okay? Right? Plus myself. Now, 115%, $250,000 and 3 managers. 120%, $350,000 and 5 managers. I can go all the way up to 120% contract rate, and I can do it with my own personal production and my team with my agents, right? Same thing. Okay? Now, a manager usually is 15 agents doing $50,000 a month in business. Okay? Qualifies you in this category. So you need to go out, one of your unique writers here needs to also become a builder, and they'll go out and they'll start building an agency. And once they hit 15 agents doing $50,000 a month, 14 plus them, they're considered a manager, and now you have $150,000 of volume running through your business, and you have 1 manager on your team, and you're at the 110%, right? So let's take a look at the 105%. This is the farthest I can go before I need to duplicate myself essentially in my business and create a manager outside myself, right? So, and I can control all this activity to a certain extent by my recruiting efforts, right? But again, it's largely out of your control because you can't motivate people to do something they don't want to do, right? But let's just take a look at this. 105%, $100,000 of issue paid APV, and 30 unique writers, 29 plus myself. Let's look at the network marketing comp plan. To get to 105%, I need to do $225,000 worth of issue paid, more than double, and I need to have 23 to 25 unique writers, right? So maybe a little bit less requirement on the unique writers, right? But more than twice the premium, right? So this is your 2 paths of success. That one is not for me. If it's for you, that's fantastic. But remember, on top of all this, what you're looking for in your IMO is a bonus program. You should get bonus on your personal production as well as your team if you're building an agency. And there should be an equity option. There should be an ownership option. I believe that's how an IMO grows their. I believe that's how an IMO grows. Stop. I believe that's how a quality IMO grows their business, by rewarding their leadership. So you might ask yourself, why did I spend so much time on this? Because, again, I think I've said it enough times, is that I can control my destiny here. I can control my activity that gets the results. All I need to do is I need to learn a couple of things. I need to give me some leads. I need to learn a phone script and get very good at booking appointments. Then I'm going to qualify those folks on a product. I'm going to go out there and make a presentation. I'm going to write some apps. And then it's rinse and repeat. It's just 3 or 4 things. And I would argue that the most important part of those steps is getting really, really good at getting leads, knowing which leads to buy, the quality of the leads, the right leads at the right price, that type of thing. But get good at the phone script, get good at handling rejections and booking appointments. And once you do that, because nothing happens until you have an appointment, right? If you get really good at booking appointments, then the in-home presentation will fall in place. It's really about like, know, and trust, and getting good with building relationships with people. But now, once you get good at just a couple of skills, You can go all the way up to 110% contract. So for those of you who have a 100% contract but have no leads, what good is it? You can come into an IMO that has a high quality lead program with technology platform to back it up, so that the leads are not duplicated, repurposed, or recycled, right? And then get to 110% contract by being able to scale your income by the same thing I just said a minute ago. You want to go from 5,000 a week to 10,000 a week. What does it take? It takes work, right? Once you learn a few skills, it's I need to get more leads, talk to more people, book more appointments, go see more people face to face, sneak at their house, and write more applications, right? So scaling your income is very simple, right? And that's why you want to have two paths, because while I'm pedaling this bicycle, right, and moving up and getting myself to 110% contract, I can also be building over here, but my income is not capped while I'm waiting for these results to appear, while I'm waiting to hire some people or recruit some people that will actually duplicate my efforts and go out there and put their name on an application. Because again, I've already said many times, and I've been doing this for a long, long time, about building teams for 30 years. This part of it is you can control your activity only in the fact that you're continually talking to good people and hiring good people. But they have to go do the work, right? So while I'm finding the right people over here, I can move up the comp plan over here with my own activity. Why is that important? Well, because if you're going to build an agency, it's all about one thing called spread. Because when you're building an agency, you're not taking money out of your agent's pocket. A lot of people think that, right? You've earned your contract rate because everybody comes in at the same rate, right? Just because if I'm at the 100% contract rate, I bring you in at 70%. I've earned that by my own personal production. The way we make money as builders is like they do in State Farm, New York Life. All these insurance companies work on the same spread, right? If they're at 100% and they bring you in at 70%, there's a 30% spread paid to them by the carriers. You're not making any less because they're getting paid 30%. They're getting paid 30% because they've earned it by their production. So this 30% is what we call spread. And that's really how you make money in the insurance business, by building an agency. And that's what we call leverage-based income, right? There is residual income on the products, but once you start building a leverage-based income, now you can scale your income even more by the more agents you bring on and you coach and mentor successfully to success, right? To make sure they're achieving success. So again, there's effort, there's money, there's time put into those agents, and there's a reward paid to them by the insurance companies based on their contract rate and yours. And you had the same opportunity as they did by going up the comp plan by this path, but I would suggest that you do both paths. But again, don't take the one over here that has an income cap. There's no point in doing that, right? Control your destiny by your own production and build. Hope that helps. I know it's pretty exhaustive explanation, but that's what I do. I want you to have all the information, and I hear from you all the time saying, hey, I really like the fact that you just lay it on the line and you talk the facts and the truth, and rather bold. And I'm not here to try to offend anybody. If you're on this plan here and it's working for you, fantastic. I'm not trying to talk you out of anything. All I'm saying is that the better option is to have two paths of success, because you can control this path while you're doing this path, right? And combine them together to your best success, right? All right, so have a great day. Appreciate you being part of this channel. Again, if you would do me a favor, do 4 things. I know it's a lot to ask, but hit the bell below. You'll get instant notifications of any videos that I do on live stream. Hit the subscribe button and you'll get emailed when a new video is put up on the channel. If you would, go down there and make a comment. If you would, I love to hear the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. I'm in production too, because I believe that anybody in this business that's building an agency, they need to be out there leading from the front, like I said earlier, by putting their name on an application. So I'm out a couple days a week doing that myself. And then don't forget to please like the video. It helps others make a quality decision up front, so they don't have to worry about trying to make a change later. Now, so in closing, a couple of videos I recommend you watch is Know Before You Go on my YouTube channel. That goes over 11 things or so that you should know or should ask your recruiter before you sign the contracting paperwork. And the other one is Toilet Paper and Mortgage Section Leads I think you'll find that one humorous. And also, we'll go over the number one objection I hear all the time is, yeah, but their leads are more expensive. Right, but you're giving up 20% of your income for life. Appreciate it again. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.